It is, there's a fly in here. How dare it? It's 11:04 in the afternoon, and I haven't moved yet. I have to plan this well. There is interesting things in the works for this weekend. Okay, so I'm at this. I think it's called the Top 40, or the 40 Top Truck Stop, or something 40 Top of the Hill. It makes it sound like it's a radio station. But I stayed here last night, and there was lots of parking, which was great because I was running out of time because of traffic. I was parked on the highway for an hour. Sounds like there was a death-involved accident in which a car being chased by a police officer went across the median and crashed head-on into a Werner truck. So it doesn't sound like it was good. I was worried that I was going to be stuck out this weekend. And yesterday I put in a message to my fleet manager to get clarification. Is there going to be a pre-plan? How am I going to... So I know where to head. After I drop off at 8 o'clock tonight on a Friday, I thought, well, I'm going to be empty somewhere, which is understandable. Oh, I just got a new message. Huh. I'm wondering if that means this is my... What is today? The 13th of November. Is this my 1 year mark? No, I can't. No. I was in I think I actually showed up for training on this day. I'll have to go back and watch the video now to see if I mentioned what day it was. Because it's around this time frame. If it probably won't focus, but it's the 13th. And there we go. And I know, I probably showed up on the 13th, or maybe sooner. Went through training, because then we went home the week of Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, I went to go drive with my trainer. So, yeah, time flies. It's crazy how fast it goes. But anyway, I can't remember what I was talking about. I was communicating with my fleet manager to see how this weekend was going to go. Because I didn't want to... the place that I'm delivering to tonight has no parking. So I need some kind of load plan to know, like, after I drop that off, which direction do I head? Because I could just go park at a truck stop somewhere on the way to wherever I'm picking up, because assuming it's going to be Monday that I pick it up, at least I can go to a truck stop in the direction of wherever that's at. Well, I was inside. I'm on the back side of this facility. There's all the fuel pumps, but I was inside and hanging out in their little TV room and answering emails and things like that. But I just came out here. It's 11:08 right now, and I noticed there was a message. I turned on my Qualcomm unit and noticed there's a message, and it's got my pre-plan. Well, my pre-plan actually is having me pick up something today and deliver at my house on Monday. Now, where I pick up at is only 3.5, 4 hours from where I live. So, I won't have enough time to drive home tonight, but that means I will be home first thing Saturday morning. As soon as I can get up, I'm going to get up and drive there. It'll be a late start because, let's see, if I drop off at 8, then, yeah, it'll be in the middle of the afternoon tomorrow. But I do get to go home, and I don't have to start work until Monday, so I'll get half a day Saturday, all day Sunday, and so I'll get to sleep twice at my house. And go to Granite City Monday morning and deliver this load. Let's see, go back to the inbox. It's going to be probably coils of some kind, painted coils, or just regular steel coils, because it's going to a place that actually paints coils. And I do not listen. Oh my gosh, like, I don't, if you ever talk on the CB, you'll notice that most people barely speak TV English. It was like the people who decided to come out of the woods and become truck drivers. I don't mean to be rude, but I noticed there's a lot of southern drawl on the CB. Well, anyway, this load delivers Monday. I can deliver it as early as 0700. So we will, so this is better news than what I thought. I thought I was going to be out this weekend with an empty trailer. And instead, I get to go home, which my family will be happy about, because my truck, though it's mechanically repaired, there's an electrical issue with a plug. And I know what it is, and I want to fix it myself. So, and once I get that fixed, my truck should be golden for, I don't know, another 500,000 miles. Because I love that my truck, it's not really a truck, it's more of a giant SUV, because it doesn't have a bed in the back. It's an Excursion. But man, the 7.3 liter diesel engine is awesome. And I really like that truck. We've had it for about, I don't know, 10 years now? And I've driven all over the place with that thing. And I'll load up everybody in the car. That's 8 people, because it fits 8 people. That's why main reason we got it. The second was that it had a 7.3 liter diesel. And we'll put, I don't know, 500-600 pounds worth of garbage, in the very back, behind where all the seats are, because there's that much room. All our clothes and food and drinks, and so we don't have to stop anywhere when we're traveling to visit family out west. And I'll get 21 miles to the gallon in that thing, and I can't beat that with a stick hauling 8 people. So I don't know of any other vehicles that haul 8 people and all the gear it can and get that kind of mileage. So, plus 7.3 liter, it's just cool to say. So anyway, that's it for now. I've got to, I will probably, I'm only let's see, let me show you where I'm at. So I got 5 hours and 22 minutes total. Let's see if that'll show up. There we go. So that's where I'm at. And I've got to go through Crashville and go up near, I can't remember the name of that little town there, but Georgetown is where I'm going. And this road is Highway 64 that goes across the top here. And I deliver at 8 p.m. and it's only 5 hours to get there. I'm going to stop to get fuel, so that's 18 minutes, so 5.5 plus that. So, I mean, it's really like 6 hours that it's going to take me to get there, plus however much I'm slowed down here. 6. So, yeah, I'm going to leave at noon just to play it safe in case there's any traffic. But I don't see that as an issue. Once I get through Nashville, then I should be home free. My load that I pick up is near Louisville, so I'll drop off at 8 and then drive down 64 to Louisville, Kentucky, and pick up my load here. They're open 24 hours a day, and I'm scheduled to pick up today. And and it's only like an hour to get there. So as long as they are quick to unload me, I mean, I'll fly down the road, pick up my load. They have parking, so I will just load and park, and then drive home, because there's where I live, and it's about 3 hours and something minutes from here to here. So we shall see. It's about almost 4 hours. So it really boils down to when I can get to sleep, or when I can turn off my clock so I can get my 10-hour reset. So, all right, that's enough explaining for now. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a long video, sorry. It is Saturday morning. You can see that it is 7:08 Central Standard Time, and I finished up last night at 9:50. I'm at the location where I loaded I have one steel coil coming out of here. I usually have painted coils on skids. This is just a regular coil from what I understand. I mean, shotgun, how I normally load it, 4 chains and a coil and coil block chain and 2 straps. One thing I did, I can tell it was late last night when I was doing this, and I'll show you why here. I'll talk as much as I can inside because there's a truck next to me that has to run in order to stay warm or cold or whatever he needs to do. I was going through my process of chaining and got everything secured, was putting on my canvas tarp, got that on there, put on my vinyl tarp, and I'm like, it seems like there's something missing here, you know. And then I'm like, okay, let me think. I got a 42,000 pound coil. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I'm short on securements. I need 6. And I had 4, and I'm like, do I want to take all this off to put on a couple of straps, or do I just go over the top of my tarp, which is what I did. You can see it got cold here last night. Got frost on the tarp. It's I don't know, 29. Well, it's probably 30 degrees right now, maybe. So here I got it all tarped up, and I'm like, hey, I'm too short, so I just threw the straps over the top. I didn't want to make it look pretty. I didn't want to take everything off and put the straps underneath. I mean, it still serves the same purpose. It's so anyway, it should be good to go. Yeah, they have some parking here, which is I'm grateful for. Now let's get back inside where it's quiet. I am 4 hours and 27 minutes away from home. So as soon as my clock hits 7:50, I can start driving. I have, based on yesterday's numbers, I put myself in sleeper, which after 8 hours you get the remainder of whatever was on your 11-hour clock and blah blah blah. It's a big it's fun to try to explain that out of the 8 hours of service rules, but needless to say, after 8 hours of being in the sleeper berth, I have 4 hours and 9 minutes I could drive right now. In fact, I could have started driving a few hours ago. But it's 4 hours and 27 minutes to my house, so that didn't help. So I'm going to have to do a full 10 hours to make sure I'm rested. I couldn't sleep anymore right now if I wanted to. But, you know, I don't want to go out there tired. So in about 38 minutes from now, I'll be able to start the clock and do my pre-trip and everything else. I have a slow leak coming out of my left side rear drive tire. It loses about between 6 and 10 psi every day. So every morning I have to go out there, I have an air line that I purchased myself, and I hook it up to the red emergency supply line. You can turn on your truck, and then I can fill up whatever tires are low. And so I'm putting in between 6 to 10 psi every morning. Today it was down. I had to put in about it's about 12 psi. And so when I get back to the yard in 4 hours and 27 minutes, I will turn it in to let them know that tire has a slow leak, and if they have time, they'll get well, they'll get to it this weekend, I suppose. And they will, there's an object, but I can't tell what it is, embedded into the surface, the road surface of the tire. And so there may be a slow leak from there. I don't know. These tires tend to pick up stuff. And but I'll turn it in. They'll take a look at it and fix whatever, hopefully, the issue is, so I don't have to squat down for. It takes a long time to fill, just to put in 10 psi into these tires with this, the way I do it. I mean, with hooking up an air hose and using the limited air pressure that are, because you know we're looking at a max about 150 psi to try to fill up a tire to 100. So it takes a little while. One thing I like about Love's truck stops is they have a tire pass system where they have one fuel island where they have air hoses for every single tire, and and when you buy enough fuel there, you get free tire checks. So it's great to start out the morning there, because especially when you're getting fuel, because you could start out your morning, go into the fuel island, fuel, they'll load all your tires. They'll hook up all these hoses to all your tires, and you can have it precisely set your PSI to all your tires first thing when you go in the morning, so you're set for the road. And I like that, and it's free when you purchase enough fuel, which isn't an issue. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. My throat's starting to dry out. Must be the cold weather. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to drive home this morning. This load is going to Granite City, which is where I live, or nearby. So I don't have to go to work until Monday. So I'm getting home on a Saturday. I don't mind that. The thing I like is going to work on Monday. So I'll have all day today, all day tomorrow, and then leave out Monday morning. It's not a full weekend, but you know, you do what you have to do, and sometimes this happens. So I'm not too worried about it. So we'll see what hopefully nothing eventful happens and I make it all the way back to the yard, so I can go home and then they can work on this tire. We'll see.